in your vast experience also working with individuals that are starting off new in their careers, what could be some tips that you may want to share to help these individuals find their first jobs? Because a lot of times, many jobs require prior experience, expertise, and whatnot. What would be your top three recommendations, sir?
Yeah. I first start with, how do you get noticed? And I think college kids do such a great job. They're not sitting on their hands and waiting for other people to get them connected. But I think that's a great. But they're very ambitious. So how do you get noticed with a resume if you're applying for a position? I always just say if it's important in your experience, if it highlights something you did or your work ethic, keep it on. If it doesn't, take it off. You have to recognize who's on the other end of that. It's most likely talent acquisition. They're not going to go through and read probably your resume, unfortunately, because you've worked so hard on it. But make sure when you think of even if recruiters are using AI, there are keywords, there are key phrases that AI is going to pick up, that the I is going to pick up. So just, I would say, ensure that your any accomplishments, any keywords, that apply to your education or the job you want, make sure that's highlighted. Don't feel like I must keep it to one page if you're leaving off something important. Let it spill over onto 2 pages, but in the same respect, not too long as well. I know that's kind of back and forth. And then, I feel like, as I mentioned, TK, that university students are very well rounded, are great communicators. They learn behavioral based interviewing. I think I look for the most is resilience and persistence. Because these are very different environments, maybe, than they've spent the last 4 years. So your ability to get kind of knocked around a little bit, if you will, in that first job and bounce back and be okay is super important.